Welcome back to the channel. This is part 10 of Magic the Gathering Tales from Middle-earth draft booster packs. And let's go ahead and get started. Get that out of the way. I'm going to switch it up a little bit this time. Done a few of these now, and I realize if you just pull 2 cards from the back, that leaves the last card as potentially your pretty cool draw. First one, Island. Cool artwork. We'll throw that with the blue over here. Next up, we have another Orc Army. And then we have Fire of Orthac. Feel free to pause the screen and read if you haven't seen these before. Any of these that are kind of repeats, I'm just going to go ahead and move on from. The Patrol again, or have we seen? I don't know. The Unlog Patrol. Sacrifice another target creature, draw a card, then create a food token. I think we have seen this one before. Once again, with a 5-mana 4/5, that's okay, but then sacrificing a creature to draw a card and create a food token, could be decent, but you know, unless you're spawning creatures, it's kind of hard to sacrifice one. All right. Yep, we've seen Grey Haven's Navigator before. Oh, finally, a new one. Here we go. Slip on the Ring. 2 mana to cast. Instant. Exile target creature you own, then return it to the battlefield under your control. The ring tempts you. So if you're trying to block somebody and you know, prevent some major damage, but you don't want your creature to die, great card to play. Very good card to play. Galadrim Guide. Creature, Elf Scout, 4 mana to cast, 3/4 power. When Galadrim Guide enters the battlefield, scry 2. Decent card. A little spendy, but decent card. Ooh, Rohirrim Lancer. Creature, Human Knight, 1 mana to cost. It's a 1/1 and has Menace. This creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. When Rohirrim Lancer dies, the ring tempts you. I mean, you don't want a whole bunch of just 1 manas because they're not that powerful, but it's got Menace. This is a decent card. This is a stronger 1/1 card out there for a single mana. Nasty End. As an additional cost to this spell, sacrifice a creature. Draw 2 cards. If the sacrificed creature was legendary, draw 3 cards instead. I believe we pulled this one before, but obviously a much more in-depth artwork on this one. They changed it up. I believe the original Nasty End had Saruman the White getting his throat slit. But this one seems to be a couple of orcs falling off a cliff. So, yeah, beautiful artwork card. Nice little change of pace. Woe's Pathfinder, we've seen this one before. Eastmark Cavalier, seen it before. Snarling Warg, I should say. Seen it before. Yep. Let's see, that goes Swamp. Yep, we've seen this one before. Ring Sight. We recently got one of these, so we'll add another one to the collection. Here's a new one. Golem's Bite. Instant. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Also has an extra ability. For 4 mana, Swamp specifically, exile Golem's Bite from your graveyard. The ring tempts you. Activate only as a sorcery. So for a 1 mana cost, -2/-2, this is a pretty strong card. And then on top of that, if you can exile it from your graveyard and cast it again, this is definitely one I'd add to a Swamp deck. Very powerful. Sauron the Necromancer. Oh, Okay, this is a new Sauron card I haven't seen before. Legendary creature, Avatar Horror. 5 mana to cast, and it's a 4/4 power. Legendary creature, Avatar, or I already read that. It has Menace, so I gotta get 2 creatures to block it. Whenever Sauron the Necromancer attacks, exile target creature card from your graveyard. So you start bringing some of your creature cards back. Create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 3/3 black wraith with Menace. At the beginning of the next end step, exile that token unless Sauron is your ring bearer. If you can get Sauron to be the ring bearer, this is how you build up a spawning army. You know, obviously not quickly, but mid-game. Either bringing back defense or hitting your opponent hard. Very powerful draw. Sauron the Necromancer. Beautiful artwork. Yeah. Awesome pull. Well, that's it. Thank you for your time. I hope you tune back in again, and we'll see you next time.